All right. So again, I appreciate you guys getting on. I'm going to mute you guys, all you guys real quick, so we make sure everybody is muted if you can. If you're not muted, if you can mute yourself for me real quick, I should be all right. All right, so this meeting, purpose of this meeting, a couple of things. One, we have a lot of new people in this program. They say, hey, summertime, people don't want to get fit, people don't want to change health. That's what they say in gyms, but obviously that's not true because the month of May, we had explode of 14, 15 new people, new members in that month. But having that, the blessing that new people have is that you guys have awesome vets that's been in the game, that have been through your good times, your hard times, the struggles, the transition, a lot of different things. So I'm going to have 3 women. I'm going to have them talk a little bit, kind of like a Q&A I'm going to do with them, interview style with them, so they can talk about their journey, how to overcome, how it was tough. Like it may be tough for some of you guys who are doing this program. Everybody's life is different. That's right. And then I'm going to go into nutrition to clarify things, but also to help you guys out. Any question you may have, we can go from there. Sounds cool? Give me a thumbs up. That's cool. And we do it again. Grab a pen or paper. I want to make sure I can help you guys out. All right. So the first lady, all-star, I'm going to have on here. And before I even bring her up, okay, as you know, a lot of people have coaches and trainers before, right? If you ever had a coach or a trainer, raise your hand. If you ever had a trainer, right? Okay. And even me being a trainer myself and director, how many people had a trainer that made them weigh every week? Raise your hand. All right. How many had a trainer that made you show every meal? Raise your hand. How many trainers have you had that had meetings like this with your team to help you out on a Sunday, a time that not their time? Raise your hand. All right. How many have had a program where you have so many people you can watch and reach out to, support system with the accessibility you have? Raise your hand. Okay. The reason why I have made this program the way I made it, because nobody raising their hand. And I knew that was the missing pieces of what people truly need if they want to change their life. And we all have asked for God, God, please give me the help. I want to lose this weight. I'm tired, but God, please help me. Whatever you give me, send it to me, whatever you need. And then it's been sent. So now it's sent. Now we got to take advantage of it. Now we got to use this gift, because there's somebody right now in Nebraska. There's somebody right now in South Dakota. There's somebody right now in Los Angeles that's spending $300, $400, $500 for a coach and getting jacked. Again, it's terrible. Terrible. Not getting results. And it might be their last time to where they might throw in a towel and just quit, or might get surgery or whatever it might be. Or might have to get on pills, or might be a step away from having a stroke, whatever it might be. So how I see this journey with you ladies, all right, and fellas, is so much deeper than what you guys see it through, because I've seen people come to my office with strokes. I've seen people cry because they try and get the weight off and did whatever. Lost all their savings to get their health and still couldn't get it done. But I also knew why, because they did not have the tools for them to get it done. Who cares how great they are? If you don't have the tools, you can't build a house. So my goal for you guys is to give you the tools. Now, the 2 things you got to have, okay, and I can't do it if you don't have these: ability and availability. You got to have the ability to lose weight. You got to have the ability to walk, to go cook. You got to have the availability of having a grocery store, having resources, having a stove, having a refrigerator. So you got to have those 2 things. And everybody has those 2 things, so that's a blessing from God. Okay, everybody don't have that. Okay, that's another blessing that we have that we can't take for granted. Okay, so all that being said, okay, I'm going to show you, right, the person I'm going to bring up before I even say her name. I'm going to show you her Marco Polo. and I'm gonna show you why this person get results. Look at this is good to look at your Marco Polos and look at this person, and then you can see, oh, okay, this is how I need to be. Because a lot of you guys, right? And yeah, I'm trying to make sure I mute everybody. There we go. All right, all right, because everybody's in their own little bubble. A lot of you guys, some of you guys are have a team, but a lot of you guys are like own little bubble right now. It's just me and you. So you're not seeing other people who's like balling, killing it, doing whatever it takes, working 15 hours, still come home, meal prep. You're not seeing none of that, so I get it. So I want to have this so you can see outside your little jail cell and see what maybe somebody else is doing. All right, so I'm going to show you one of my girls. Here we go. And this is some of her polo. And I just pulled it today. 6 o'clock today. Not even playing, just random. Here we go. Okay. Donna supposed to have back surgery when she first came to me. Supposed to have back surgery. She was not going to start until after back surgery. I said, no, we can at least start on your nutrition. No, let's start now because your back surgery have nothing to do with you putting in your mouth, right? She was like, right. I said, let's go. And I'm glad she did. And she's going to talk about why, all right, once I have her. But she shows me everything because she said, I know me, T. I'm going to find a way out. I'm going to make excuses. I'm going to justify. For my job at work, it's stressful. It's crazy. I'm not happy with it. So I know that I need to show you everything if I'm going to make this work. I said, that's what I need. Let's go. Here we go. Okay. Her mother is at a hospital right now. She's at a hospital doing a workout because she's there with her mama. Yeah, she could have said, well, T, I'm at the hospital with my mom, so I can't work out, I can't do nothing. No, she's walking. She's out there doing a workout, find a way to go. In the hospital. Still showing food.
Here's my last crazy meal. Look at here. Here's my meal one. It is 24.9.
Okay. Yeah. She shows every time she's at the gym. Right? I mean, I have people who I haven't seen that one time they're working out. Right? But again, she does it because, come on now, I'm an NFL athlete. You know how many times I made excuses? Bree, every time I was working, like, I'm tired. There's traffic. But I know that she has a habit where she got to send me her workout to where I'm looking for it now. So now she helps me to look for her. So it's like, you know how you have a athlete who's like a great athlete, where now your mind is always looking for that person because that person's like, no, you're going to see me, T. I want you to see me. I know you got a lot of people that you're coaching, but I need to make sure you see me. And that's what she wanted, and that's what she do.
Oh, you look around. After workout protein. Hard to see, but here is a small apple with. Here's my meal two. It's. I forgot to send you this morning. Here's my dinner. That is 5.6 ounces of chicken with a fourth a cup of corn and some.
Okay, this is level 2, and I got some people on level 2 now, and they supposed to send their track for my fitness pal. So she's sending this every day. Every day. Why? Because she said, I'm tired of getting on the scale, T, and not seeing what I want to see in the past. I said, well, if you want to stop that feeling, you do what I tell you, I guarantee that's going to stop that feeling. And every day she do what I say, she apply it, and guess what? You're going to see her weight. You're going to see it come down. She show her weight every day. You'll see. It was 200, 198, 196. She showed me everything. She put the pressure on me to where if it don't work, it's on me now. It's not on her.
Pulling down.
Okay? So I'm going to bring in my girl, Miss Donna. All right, 1 second. Put your spotlight, Donna. Donna, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, so Donna is so awesome because I don't know if you remember that first day when we did talk about that and about to have the surgery and you was going to wait, right? And you didn't. So can you talk about your experience about the back surgery, what you're supposed to have, your past experience with weight loss, why are you all in now compared to before? Just talk to me a little about what's been going on with you.
Okay. I went through a divorce and I gained some weight, and then I was in a car accident in '07, and I had to quit working out, and I started gaining a lot of weight, and I went to several different doctors, and every one of them were, you'd have to have surgery. You have to have surgery or lose the weight. So I tried Weight Watchers. I tried several different programs, got with a coach at the gym who meets with you every day, helps you work out, and then he's done with you. He doesn't ask about what you eat, what you do, nothing else. I ran across Terrence just looking online and got a text from him, and I honestly feel that him and Sabrina were heaven sent, because I really don't even remember looking for a weight loss program at the time, or trying to figure out what I wanted to do. But about 3 weeks before I met with him, I went to the doctors, and they told me that within a year I would not be walking if I didn't have this surgery. My L4 and L5 are completely crushed together, and the middle of my vertebrae, I have a bulging disc in one of my neck. After a month of being with you, Terrence, I had a follow-up with my doctor, and he said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I've been working out with a trainer, and I'm working out about 6 to 7 days a week." And he said, "Follow up with me in a month, and we'll see how you're doing. If you're still progressing, we'll put it off a little while." When I went back to see him a month later, my vertebrae in my neck and in my spine had started moving back in the middle of my back. He did x-rays, said things were moving back into alignment. I can bend over and touch the floor. I can run. I can jump. And I don't have to have surgery. And there's no signs of me not being able to walk.
Love it. And what's so important about that, I'm going to be real and honest, and I'm practical. It's so easy to have a defeated mind going into it, like, well, it don't matter. I'm going to have a surgery, so I'm going to do a little something. But, right, you could have had that attitude, because I'm going to be real with you. I could have went with the attitude, like, well, I'm going to do a little eating. I got surgery, so I'm not going to go 100% because I don't want to hurt my back, right? So what was it that made you say, well, I'm going to go all in with this? What was it for you?
When I had my first meeting with you, you said to me that back surgery is not always an option, that there's other ways to fix surgery, and that you, being in NFL, have seen a lot of people go straight into having surgery, and it's not always the right outcome that they're looking for. Some people have finished their career with that. That really stuck with me, and the fact that I also have an 8-year-old granddaughter, I wanted to be able to run and play with her. And I've known a lot of people who have had back surgery, and it did not come out well. They couldn't walk afterwards. Some were paralyzed from like their ankles down, just different things. So when you said that to me, it was a real wake-up call. And when you told me, let's go ahead and start the process for a month, see where you're at, and then, we can still do things even if you have your back surgery. That just really got to me thinking. And I realized life's way too damn short. And if I don't try this now, what have I got to lose?
Right. And last thing, right, because, again, I have a lot of people, on this program, people in the world, go through work. And I'm going to be real. You know it. You are in a situation where, of course, we all want more when it comes to work, our job. I just want to be honest, be vulnerable. But, you have things, we all have things at home, right? We battling. And then, of course, work, we want more, not getting what we want. So with you battling the stress or not, whatever unhappiness or what you want from work or whatever, how do you still get up and go meal prep, go work out when you don't feel like it, when stress hits you? So do you have any processes, anything you tell yourself, anything you do? Because I'm sure you got to have that moment when you just come home from work and you're like, I don't want to do it yet, right? Talk to me.
I do. And I remember talking to you about that and saying, some days I'm tired, but I've got it in my mind that this is what I want to do. And your program is something that I love so much. It's not just about losing weight. It's helping you deal with all the other issues in your life, the teenage kids, the job, whatever. And you've helped all of us learn how to process all that. So to me, I'm very accountable for you, and I know where my goal is and what I want. And so no matter how tired I am, when I work out, I feel 100 times more alive and I feel better. So, and then I went and got my tattoo. And to me, every time I look down, that's knowing that that's my strength, that I can make it through anything.
Love it. And last thing, what how many books or what books have you read or got so far, right? Because I'll talk about mental training, and guys, don't think, oh, she just got it together. No, she worked on it mentally and developing, and she's getting coached, not just through me. So talk about the books you got, one you're reading now, the book group you was in with us. Talk about that.
I told Terrence I don't read. I've read one book since I've been out of college, and since I've been in the program, I've read I'm a Number 8, which is a very, very good book. I recommend it to anybody. It will help you grow spiritually and mentally. It makes you look at a lot of different areas in your life, from growing up to being a teenager to being an adult in the world today. So the other book I have read is A Confident Woman. It's a really great book. It helps you learn how to be more confident in yourself, looking within and not just looking in the mirror and saying, oh, I'm overweight. It's what you portray from the inside out. And then, of course, my play-by-play book of you. I've read that and finished it, and that has a lot of great advice. I am currently reading You Are Forgiven, I think is what it is, the title. But it talks about so many different challenges in our life, how when things get hard, we just stop. And we rather hide than take those problems straight on and work with them. So
I love it. I love it. I
love 3 books down and 2 more I want to read.
Right. And I love it. So I appreciate it. And again, I want them to hear from somebody else that's, mom or wife and all that, because I'm a guy. I don't have all women issues. I don't have all that. So I want to bring y'all on. So thank you so much. All right. I'm going to bring in my other one. Good job. I love it. All right. So my next person I'm bringing in, guys. Okay. All right. Let me put me back on the spotlight. All right. Next person I'm bringing in. Okay. This person is definitely near my heart beast. It's because a lot of stuff that she had to go through, endure when I first got with her. Right. I had a lot of moments like, let's go, man up. I don't want to hear that. Let's go. A lot of those times that we had, right? But it's because I see a beast in everyone, you guys, ladies. I don't see you as maybe how your girlfriends see you. I don't see you maybe how your maybe spouse, husband see you. I see you as the greatness and the beast that you are, that I know powerful woman can be. I see you as that Oprah. I see you as that, Condoleezza Rice. I see you as that whatever. I see that. So I'm going to show you, for people who have not seen, I'm going to show you her video of her beginning, some of it, so you can know who is this person the first time I talked to her. This is probably one of our first conversations right here.
Yeah, me and Terrence,
And Terrence is her husband, so it's not me.
You are like fighting, trying to survive. It's a lot of things that we are up against that we have to be able to fight through. So with me and my weight loss, it just bringing out more of the beast in me, so I can be that fighter next to him, because he is definitely a fighter. Hey girl, have a good night. But yeah, the strictness, everything, the commitment, all that stuff it's been in me. I got lazy. I ain't gonna lie. I got lazy. I didn't care no more for a while. I just kind of gave up on myself because I just felt like I was just going through too much stuff. It just everything, from health, from financial, from us always up against something with our marriage, being a stepmom, hard, all that stuff just trickled on me. So I just kind of like, I had a fucking attitude, just being honest with you. So I had to really work on me and my attitude. So when I got really, really ready to say, look, this ain't even me. I looked at myself, this ain't even me. I mean, you don't recognize who you are. You know who you are. And when you see it, and when you know that person is in you, and you just letting them die, you have to wake up and just make a change. So that's when he put me in touch with you. So that's how we all started. So just giving you that overview.
Okay. So I just have talked to her all the time, and I'm going to show you. And just how I talk to you ladies on things when you come to me, I had to have those type of talks.
You don't talk right. You learn what happens if you don't work out. You learn
all that what happened. Do you have my book yet? Definitely need to get it. Let me know so we can have it to where you can read a chapter a day. Like you have to stay. Okay, same thing I'll tell you guys, and she implemented. Here we go.
You know how much you get me fired up at my desk today, and I'm about to just walk out because I can't focus. I got my mind going in a good way.
She had to work out at 5 a.m. in the morning because she had to go to work, come back, take care of stuff.
On my high carb days, should I do legs? Because I'm doing legs tomorrow. So today's like a high carb day. So should I do my legs today? And sorry. Okay. I'm trying to run the incline. 30 seconds. I think I had 4.5. I was about to come to Tennessee and come with you. It was me and Robin. I figured that you either overslept or you took a sleeping pill.
And what's funny is, as we going forward, she put me in check because I overslept one time. That's when you know the growth or change is coming.
And I did find this. Disregard my room. But I knew I had it around here somewhere.
Oh man, you just made me feel so good. I'm glad you joined with me. Yeah, this should be good. Let's do it. All right.
Hey TP, you inspired me today to make my own turkey patties. So here they go.
And just like y'all, right? We all did it. Go here. I'm like, girl, you make your own. Right? Oh, let's not eat out no more. Let's not do that. Let's do it at home. Again, the same things that we all struggle with. She had to make that change too.
Hey TP, I do have your book, and I'm actually on chapter 16. So it's a very good book. It's easy to read. It's funny. You are hilarious. I love the way that you word everything, and it's so plain and simple. I don't have a reason not to understand what you're saying. So I'm making it through it, and I mean, I'm picking up everything that you're teaching. I did go ahead and pick up some amino 23. So I have that, and I used it this morning.
Okay. What's cool is every one of you that I have went through the consultation with, I always show you is Bridget, her picture. So people say, hey, from here every month, it's her. She's the one, Bridget. So I'm gonna bring her on because again, it wasn't easy. I know it for what she's been through. People see it, but I want her to talk about more of the back and put her on the spotlight. Can you hear me, Bridget?
Yes.
Awesome. So, I gotta go ahead and be real. I gotta do it that way, right? So with this transition, being here, having kids and this and that, what would you say was one of the hardest things that you had to get out your own way of? If it was an effort, was it the cooking? Is it following? Is it get up 5 in the morning? What was those things where you was like, and then it took you to that next level? I know I'm putting you on the spot, but just want to be real with these conversations, not be scripted.
It was a few, but to kind of narrow it down, I guess 5 a.m. was like a big challenge for me because I actually had to get up at like 4:45 or so to make it on time to 5:15. So that was like the biggest challenge, transitioning and just going to bed earlier, preparing everything ahead of time so I can make sure I don't miss a workout in the morning time.
Pull you out. And go ahead, keep going. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say the next thing, of course, was just changing my mindset, having more confidence in myself and start believing in myself. It was a big challenge as far as casting away all my mean thoughts about myself and just really embracing who I was. And
how do you do that?
How do you do that?
Or what's the process? What's the process of what did you do to do that?
Well, you basically, for me, I had to start feeding my mind. with positive affirmations, with constant people around me, with good support, with conversations with you, with I used to listen to Eric Thomas in the morning times. That's one of my biggest ones I used to go to. TD Jakes, anything that I would feel empowered from, I will grab it. I will grab it. And this was like daily. It wasn't just like once a week. This became like a daily routine for me. So it really helped.
How often did we talk? How often did we talk in your journey, especially in the beginning? Our conversations on your journey, Marco Polo.
We probably had at least one conversation every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Right?
If it was me reaching out to you for something, or you shooting us something as a group, something. Yeah.
Another question I have: how do you get up and do what you got to do when you do have stress? When you do have, right? Because I remember your schedule. You got Brandon, you take the football practice or basketball practice, and then you have, Taya that you have taking her, and then you have then you was working, then you have your husband, he have this business, you working with him to create that, then your weight loss, then you got to deal with your own stuff, and then you got your own family stuff outside, brothers and mom and dad. How did you juggle all this, or how you do it, or what helped you to do it?
I knew where I wanted to go. And I knew if I took a day off, I was taking a step back. I always had this mindset that I had to get there. And it took every day and it took every fight to be able to get there. And it wasn't easy. But it's just something, you have to put that image in your head of that person that you want to become. And then you take each day and you just kind of like chip at her until she rises and you can see her, and then you keep just developing from there. So it was just a daily thing that I had to learn how to do. It became like a ritual for me. And there was days that I really didn't feel like doing nothing, and I wanted to be lazy. I wanted to sleep in, but it was like a quickness that I learned. I kind of grasped the, I ain't gonna say I kind of grasped. I did grasp the athletic mindset of just do it like Nike. Allow yourself any type of seconds to really think about it. You just know what needs to be done and you just do it.
How about your nutrition routine? Did you have a meal prep routine, a certain day, this and that? Talk about that for you to consistently lose weight and lose how much you lost, tone tightening. Talk about that with kids and husband, and right, because they eating something different than you eating. So talk about that.
Yeah, meal prep for me was on Sundays and Wednesdays, and it still is. My life now, they have become accustomed to eating what I eat, so it's easier. But at that time, I was being very strategic about, very strict about my snacks, my lunch, taking to work, and I had it all packed up. So as soon as it was time to go, because I had to be out the door by 6:30. And we didn't get done working out till like 6 o'clock. So I had 30 minutes, jump in the shower, get dressed, out the door. My hair at that time, I didn't care nothing about my hair. It was just like, whatever. But I was on a mission. So everything was already prepared. I just pack everything up and leave. But you have to prepare ahead of time. It was nothing. I didn't have a second to really think about, if I'm losing anything or if I forgot anything. So. All right.
That's a question I do have, right? I'm being real honest. When I first started on my journey, I'll tell you, I wasn't all in, right? I made mistakes. I made excuses, I'll do this later, right? I'm sure you had those moments too, right? So what would you tell these ladies? Because you're like on the other side now. It's like they're running a race. So you're like at that finish line on the other side, and which we want them to get there. So what would you tell them, or what would you tell the old you if you were starting today?
I would tell you guys to give yourself some grace, because you're going to mess up. And when I say give yourself grace, allow yourself the opportunity to learn from your mistakes. You're going to fail, but it's failing forward. You learn from it, and then you make adjustments. With the adjustments, you want to apply it and not waddle in it. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, make the adjustments, then assess it, whatever you got to do, and execute all over again. The longer you stay in the pit, I can't say it enough. The longer you stay in your pit, your mindset is going to go right back there. So everything that you have worked towards up until that point, it's not going to matter anything because you have allowed yourself to go backwards. You really have put yourself back into depressed mode. That's when we have to come in there and dig you out. But if you can take control of that now, and you can learn how to, give yourself grace, bounce back, forgive yourself for whatever you did, and get right back on your routine, it's going to get easier for you because you're going to get those mountains and those obstacles that you're going to come up against. And it's not going to be food. It's going to be other things. So this is just a little bit of it. It's teaching you how to become stronger mentally so you can tackle any obstacle that you come up to. Because like he said, each one of us have a beast inside of us. We have to learn how to tap into her and let her fight for us. So once you learn that beast and you recognize who she is, give herself a name, call her something, and let her fight for you because that's going to be who's going to save you when you find your moment that you're not feeling like doing something, or you find your moment where you have allowed yourself to fall, and that's what you got to dig into, that person that's inside of you. So that's my tip for you guys.
I love it. I love it. Well, Bridge, definitely appreciate Rockstar. A lot of ladies look up to you and with your effort and fall through. So, and again, and she's not over. She's still meal prep. She still go. And it's not just about getting to the goal. It's going to be sustaining it. And that's why, I am so much on you guys because I'm like, hey, we got to be able to sustain it because that's most important. And you're going to be seeing a lot of Bridget with working with her now because she's gonna be plugging into a lot of you ladies, helping you out, showing you things. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of Bridget because now she's transforming to doing a lot more coaching because again she's been through it. So it's gonna be awesome. So thank you, Bridget. Appreciate it. All right, here's the last one. This one right here, special right here, y'all. All right, okay, this one right here is special. Okay. So I'm going to play it first, and then I'll talk about why. All right, here we go. Okay, so again, it's so important to have accountability. All right, so my wife, as you know, I speak this all day, every day about fitness, okay, every day. Okay, but also you got to understand, just so you can really understand, I want to stop make sure I'm going to okay, I really want you to understand is that everybody do not come from, I'm about working out, I'm about that life. I didn't. Obviously, it's wild, 370 pounds. So when I first met my wife, right, we all come from this background. Right, but also I love my wife. I love her because she's very strong, and we all can be very strong-minded in our way. I'm sure we got some wives or girlfriends that know what I mean, right? I know we got some husbands. You do it my way, you work out, but not just that. And I'm gonna be honest, boo. It's a different situation when your husband is the coach. So that means that putting yourself being vulnerable. I don't want him to see me fail. I don't want him to see me do bad, right? Because again, that is your partner, right? And no, you don't want your partner to see you like that. So from this year, right, I always been on my wife for trying to help. And as you know, when you have a relationship, she's like, I'm not getting to that. I want to keep my peace in my house. So I stepped away from being that way, being coach, because I used to be husband and coach with her. Okay. And then I learned that my mom used to be like, stop being her damn coach, be her husband. So I had to work on that because I didn't know how to turn it off. I'm just being vulnerable and honest. Okay. So this year, right, she said, you know what? I want to join these ladies. I want to be all in. Right. I said, let's go, boo. Okay. So she went. And then again, we all need accountability. We all need that somebody, right, that's going to push. And that person was Bridget. So she went and joined up, and I'm gonna show you video because no, I'm the husband. So yeah, she didn't go to me and show everything. So this is her and Bridget. So makes my wife Bridget, right? And so they was accountability buddies, showing everything, showing their weight, showing her food, showing her working out, right? Yeah, my wife. This is she's around me all day, but it's still we still have to train ourselves, right? Showing my fitness pal because she know what to do. She's around me, but now she's just implementing it. Right, showing that this is everything. I'm just going through our text, showing her food meal prep, right? And she wasn't meal prepping doing it because she knows how to get away with what to work out, what to do. So she said, "Okay, I'm all in," and she became all in. And during that time, she lost 20 pounds. She lost in 8 weeks, almost about 18, 20 pounds. Okay. Reason why I'm about to bring her up because again, everybody think, oh, you got your husband. No, we all have. Her job, she works computer, stressful, right? Coming home, dealing with things. She deal with a lot of stuff with her own family. So it's so easy to be like, I don't feel like doing it, right? And she's workout beast. My wife is a workout beast. The difference was we all have weaknesses in our arsenal, which was nutrition part. And she had to say, you know what? I got a meal prep. I got to do it the whole time, right? Bridget showing, hey, I'm trying to get back in this. So it's showing ways of motivating each other, okay? So what I'm going to bring her up, because a lot of people know my wife, Bree, and some of you ladies will be knowing, all right? So I'm going to bring my wife in here, and she's going to kind of kill me tonight because I'm putting her on it, so she won't do it, but I'm bringing her in, okay, baby? So, because again, these ladies going to relate more to you than me, right? Like Bridget. So can you talk about, right, in the beginning, how it was me and you going at it, being a coach and stuff like that. Talk about that experience before we go into you finally saying, you know what, I'm going to do what you be teaching all them. I know. Hey, Bridget, she's going to kill me, Bridget. So make sure you help me on this one, all right? Text her after that and say, hey, it's okay.
Yeah, if you ever on the classes, you can tell that I always typically stay in the corner off the camera. So this is completely out of my comfort zone right now, but I'm going to get through it. Yeah, what he said about not being able to switch off coach from husband caused a lot of issues. You guys only hear him when you open up your phone and go to Marco Polo or look at his text. I hear him from the moment I wake up to the moment I'm asleep to in my dreams because he's still talking while I'm sleeping. So it got to the point where I didn't enjoy fitness. I was like, I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of seeing it. I just want something different from what was constantly being shown to me every single day. So every time that he would try to help me or he'd be like, how much water did you drink today? What did you eat for lunch? I'm like, I know what I need to do. I hear you 24/7. Obviously, I don't want to get skinny because I'm not doing it. So I battled that more so than anything just because I was so tired of hearing it. It wasn't a Sabrina and Terrence. It was Terrence and fitness. So I had to get over that and understand that he is truly helping so many people. And why won't I allow him to help me? Yes, I did know how to do workouts. I'm an absolute beast when it comes to workouts. But like most other people, I struggle when it comes to nutrition. I struggle when it comes to motivation. I struggle when it comes to the days when I don't want to get out of bed and go work out. How do I force myself to go ahead and go to the gym? So I finally had to succumb, and it was because of Bridget. Like, I've never met Bridget, even though I've had 2 Texas tickets to fly down there and see her. I have not made it yet, but I feel like she is like my best friend. Like, I feel like I already know her. I've met her, like everything. So she was who I could go to and be the outlet for to discuss things, because she didn't just only focus on fitness. She would also play around, and we would send like silly gifts and, you know, like little images that memes, I guess is what it's called, and things of that nature. So it just took me out of the realm of what I always hear Terrence talking about, but also she was able to turn it around to let me hear him better instead of just hearing noise. So.
Right. And then, so what was it that you did, you changed, right? Can you talk about that, right? Because some ladies be hearing me talk about your change, right? Stop being stubborn. And then how about your process with the nutrition? What was it that you changed with the meat and then your prep? And talk about that.
So about 2 years ago, I guess it would be 3 years now. Yeah, it was in 2015. I was going to do a bodybuilding competition for figure competition, but I was doing it alone. And a lot of things, I am a loner. Like, I can go and be by myself 24/7, and I'm actually good. I get very nervous when I'm around larger crowds. I have no idea why I'm like that. I've always been like that. So for me, I knew what to do because I've gone that route, but it also sucks at times. So even though I was doing things, I was seeing results on trying to be a figure competitor, I was alone in it. So I didn't have anybody that I can go to share the pain or the headaches behind having to meal prep, because when you're truly meal prepping, like, I would meal prep for 5 to 7 hours just for that day, and it wouldn't last me but maybe 2.5 days because I had to eat so much. So it started wearing on me, and I wound up quitting, which that sucks, and I wish I hadn't, but that's neither here nor there. So coming around this turnaround, I knew the things that I needed to do, and I knew the things that I didn't like behind the process that I had done before. So Terrence, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if it was something that you watched from Netflix. What is it called? What is the Health or whatever? Mm-hmm. But through a conversation we had one time, he was talking about like pescatarians and vegetarians. So I was like, you know what? I can't do vegetarians because I love my meat. I'm going to always go for some meat. I'm just going to do it. And I love cheese. So I was like, you know what? I think I can do the pescatarian. I'm more of a fishcatarian because I don't really follow the pescatarian way. I still have dairy, and I think you can't eat eggs and things of that nature, but neither here nor there. I keep rambling. So I switched over to eating only seafood. I would not eat meat at all for the 2-month range, and I'm actually still doing it. I've had meat a time or two from here on out, but the weight just started dropping because I learned that red meat, especially steak or ribs or pork chops, it takes up to 72 hours for that food to truly make it from your mouth and back out. So when you first look at your digestive system, it will take anywhere from 4 to 7 hours for your body to break that food down and start moving it through your small intestines. From your small intestines, it needs to make it to your large intestines. From your large intestines, it now needs to make it through the little canal. And that's where little build up for issues can go. We're not gonna go on that either. But with me eating fish, my body was able to digest it within an hour or two, and it was able to process and handle the food and break it down a lot faster than it could me. And it's helped me out a lot because I also have IBS. That's how I know about the digestive tract a lot. But it worked for me. It might not work for everyone, but it has worked for me. So those awesome. Are some of the things I love it.
I love it. Okay. So what I want to do at 7:43, and if you guys will allow me to go to 7:48, I'm going to show you this nutrition part. I want to make sure I do that because I'm going to be talking to a lot of you guys individually, and I want to go into this nutrition part. So I'll be done by 7:48. Is that okay? I want to ask for permission first. Is that cool? All right. I know I said 7:45. I want to get permission first.
Yeah, I kind of rambled. I'm sorry.
No, you all right. I just want to make sure I ask for them. I'm going to keep my word. All right, here we go. So this is, okay, again, something created because I want to make sure we do things to make it easier, okay? So here we go. So this first part, okay, is how did I put on my unwanted weight, okay? So let's reverse it. We always talk about weight loss. Let's talk about how we put it on. So I want to talk about me. If y'all can relate to me, y'all relate to me, okay? So let me tell you how I put on my 370, okay? And if this is you, then you just put a check, number 1, number 2, write down 1 to 6, okay? And then you can also see if you're still doing these things, okay? Here we go. Number 1, me not planning out what I'm eating, so I instead ate on the run. All right, was that you, boo, too? Mm-hmm. All right. Number 2, consistently either I was overeating or not eating enough, under eating, and basically not enough to regulate my metabolism. That was me. I was overeating. What you, boo? Under eating?
I skip meals so quick.
Right? So meaning we're making it easier for us to gain weight, right? Metabolism not regulated. Number 3, late night eating of high carbs or high sodium foods. That's me. How about you, boo?
That's definitely me.
Okay. right? Lack of consistent exercise because of maybe low energy after work, whatever it might be, or maybe under eating or overeating, get stuff. And you're like, I ain't about to work, I'm tired, or poor commitment. That was me, right? How about you, boo?
Yeah, when I was fed up with the day or work didn't go the way that I wanted, I didn't want to go exercise. I wanted to come home and drink.
Right?
Go to bed.
That's it. Okay. Last two, living with low health or appearance standards. Right? Me, I'm like, I don't care no more. I'm already big or I got a big stomach. Who cares? Yeah, I know eating this Taco Bell, they talking about it's not real meat, but hey, I'm going to kill it anyway. That's me, right? My standard was low. My appearance, I just gave up. Like Bridget said, I just didn't care no more. How about you, boo?
Yeah, I wanted to stay in workout clothes and not try to fit in the clothes I know weren't going to go over me anymore. So, yeah.
Right. And the last one was making lazy choices instead of effective one, right? Like, I'm supposed to go cook meal prep. I don't feel like it. Let's go order a pizza, right?
Yeah.
Right. I'm supposed to go work out. That's the effective choice. Sunday. It is Father's Day today, so I ain't no father, but you know what? I'm going to chill too, right? Right? So we all here. So we have to do the opposite. But to make that change, this has to be, I mean, we all going to be here, but you got to be like 5%, like maybe 5% of your time you're doing this now, but it can't be half and half no more. Okay. So these 5 things, I'm in here, these 5 things is what we have to master, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be part of your lifestyle. These things I do, I don't even try no more. It's like breathing. I'm not trying to breathe, okay? Okay, eat or drink something an hour within I wake up, right? Boo. Is that something you see me always do straight? Okay? It's not, I don't even try. It's a habit. It's like ingrained in me now, okay? Eat a snack or I eat a meal, snack, or a shake every 3 hours, okay? And if I can't get a meal, I'm going to get me a shake. I got a big old tub. So that's like a shake this is my convenient meal. Okay, what I'm seeing is people using shakes and their bars as meals. Like, no, those need to be your convenient meals. Because then when you need a convenient meal, then what do? You don't eat a meal. Okay, when you need that little sugar rush, where do you go? You go to other food, but you don't go to the things that you need to be using. These bars that I see a lot of people eating, those need to be, hey, I got no refrigerator, I got no microwave. But I see people eating bars and stuff at work, and you got a microwave and a refrigerator there. Now, if you don't, I get it. So, okay, so what I'm saying is that consistently we need to be meeting our protein intake. Okay, some people still on level 1. I'm trying to get y'all to level 2, which we will. But there's a protein gram intake, drinking water. Okay, 100 ounces, definitely minimum. You should be drinking minimum 100 ounces, a gallon a day, keep the fat away. Here's number 5, last one, avoiding cheat meals, okay, skipping meals, and carb sodium overload, okay? When you go on the scale, ask yourself this, have I had a cheat meal? Am I skipping meals? And have I had any carb sodium overload when stress hits you, okay? So this is how on stage 1, when we have stage 1 people, okay, I'm going to go through it quick. People on stage 1, I got a lot of new people, okay? You're supposed to be showing me every meal that's on Marco Polo. Not sometimes, not when it's convenient for you, not where I'm not gonna show them this meal. No, show me every meal so that I can know what to teach. That's where you gotta be real with your coach. Like how I gotta be real with your boyfriend, real with your husband. Okay, eating carbs with only 2 meals for the day. Okay, breakfast and lunch, boom, that's it. Okay, we got to stop eating carbs. Here's the one, Bridget. You ready for this one? Watch this one. 90% of your food needs to be 1 ingredient foods. Okay, 1 ingredient food. All right, so watch this. Jennifer, can you hear me?
Yes.
How many ingredients are in rice?
1, right.
Boom, right? Bridget, can you hear me?
Yes.
How many ingredients are in beans?
1.
Good. Hey, Kim, can you hear me?
Yes.
How many ingredients is in chicken?
1.
Good, right? That's how we need to be eating. But when some things I see people eating, it's not just 1, right? It's that processed food. That's why we eat all these bars. And they say, dang, team, how I'm eating. You eating those processed? It's still processed. It still ain't Whole Foods. they're not having that on a farm. I'm telling you, they're now growing protein bars, guys. So it makes me like not want to have it. All right, so we got snacks. Okay, carb rules. Okay, no carbs or neither at all when you're not working out. Okay, carbs are for what, Jennifer? Oh, watch this one, right? Because I taught her this one. What is carbs for?
Fuel and metabolism.
Boom, right? So if we're not working out that day, we don't need carbs. Okay, no carbs. Okay, send your MyFitnessPal. I'm gonna talk about that in a video. I'm gonna send it to you. So I'm gonna say that this is what I need to be seeing. You're level 1, I need to be seeing this. This is a calorie breakdown. You need to put every meal in your MyFitnessPal so I can see. This is not a good scale formula. Majority carbs. This is what I see with some people. Okay, this is where you want to be. Majority protein. Okay, majority fats on the grams. Okay, I'm going to email this. I'm going to talk to more about this because we got level 2. Level 2 we got, and then we still got level 3 we got to get to. So I'm showing all this because I don't want you guys to get frustrated where you at right now, because I'm like, we still got things, we still got more to learn, but I can't get y'all level 2 when we're not all in on level 1. Okay, all right. So hope this helps. If you need help, send me a text saying, T, I do need help. I'm here to help the people who want help. I don't want to help you, don't need it. All right. Hope this helps. Send me a text saying, hey, this helps, because I want to have more of these on Sundays with different people. Because again, it's going to be empowerment, teaching, all kind of stuff. All right. Start, stop, and continue. Let me know that. Explain that, Bree.
So it's an evaluation of, do you want him to start a particular thing,
Yes.
stop a particular thing, or continue on. So it's called start, stop, continue.
Send me that text if you can, because I'm here to serve you guys, all right? It's not about me. I want to serve you, okay? All right, y'all have a good night. At 7:51, I want to keep my commitment. I will talk to you guys. Love. If you ain't prepped, go to the store, get your butt up, get it done. Get his weight off. All right, love you. Talk to you. Bye.